Hey everybody, this is Andy from the Timeless Travel Club, and I am talking to you from beautiful Acapulco, Mexico, one of my most favorite places in the entire globe. And today, I'm trying to answer some of your requests that you have in comments. And one young person who is very heavily into Instagram asked the question, Andy, where is the best place that you can go to take selfies in Acapulco? And my first thought was, well, that is not a very good question because there's so many, but the more I contemplated it, I thought that is a great topic for a video. So thank you very much. And yeah, there's so many places that are beautiful, but if you wanted to just take selfies, I'm gonna show you a few places to go to save you time so you can cut to the chase and go straight to the spot to take your Instagram selfies or TikTok or whatever. I tell you what, every time I come to Acapulco, it fills me with memories because I've been coming since the 90s, and back then there was so many North Americans, including Canadians, and so many Europeans that would come here. Now, I've been here 4 days, I've come across one North American, and he didn't like Acapulco, and I understand that. Acapulco it's not for everybody. Acapulco is, it's the lady that's all dressed up, but deep down when you get to know her, she's gritty, it's kind of like how I like my women. Yeah, no, you can interpret that however you want, but Acapulco is hard to explain. If you like Acapulco, you love Acapulco. If you don't, there's plenty of places in Mexico for you to enjoy. But today, I'm gonna hop around. I'm gonna show you some places. Vanity doesn't set high with me. It's great for everybody else, but I'm not good at it. I have to take selfies because it's part of the business. It's part of the YouTube show. But anymore, it's a destination for Mexican nationals, and I got a spot. I just came from the pool, so I have a spot on my glasses. I met some people yesterday from Guanajuato, whole big old family. They were very nice.
Guanajuato.
Most people here are from Mexico City. Chilangos, yes. If you know the term, it suits them well. But even the people from Mexico City have a special name for Acapulco. They call it Nacapulco. I don't know if you look it up, it probably won't be there, but its meaning is it's a place that can be tacky. And that explains, that pretty much sums up Acapulco. In other places in Mexico, I just came back from Michoacan, and I went to places like Morelia and Pátzcuaro. And there are specific rules in place, and you can only paint your buildings certain colors. Your signage cannot extend out into the sidewalk or street. It has to be up on the wall, and it has to adhere to color codes. Acapulco, anything goes. Put some lipstick on that pig. So I could easily show you beautiful places of Acapulco, but a request is a request. So I'm sticking my ugly old face in with the beauty. All right, so I've got my list, and we're gonna work our way around the bay. The first one is gonna be the Chapel of Peace. This place here is a very popular tourist area. And when I say the word tourist, it's kind of funny because I've been there, this is my third time that I've been there. And the first couple of times I went with a tour guide. It's always good to have somebody explain the story behind the Chapel of Peace. It's very interesting. But this time, going up with Javier and Pepe, who are brothers, by the way. Pepe's lived here all of his life, and this was his first time being to the Chapel of Peace. So I found that kind of interesting. I think more gringos go up there than locals, but it is a great view for selfies. You can see the bay in its entirety from there. Unfortunately, the time of year that I've come, it's a little hazy out. If you're here during the winter months where everything is picture perfect clear, that spot up there is the one to see. So yeah, highly recommend the Chapel of Peace. The Chapel of Peace. The iconic hand that's up there, And of course, the family, the well-to-do family that are all buried at that location, and the huge cross that they light up at night. And you can see from any place in Acapulco, wherever you're at, you can see the cross at the Chapel of Peace. So from there, we're going to go down the hill to Las Brisas. I'd like to go on the grounds to take video there, but it's quite exclusive. It's a great, one of the oldest hotels in Acapulco, and they keep it up so well. It's still very popular, very beautiful. But there is a location in front of the hotel where there's a row of international flags. If you can find parking there, that is a great vista to view that portion of the bay. So Las Brisas is another great selfie spot. The restaurant and the restaurants around Si Senor is another great place for selfies, another great view that's up on the hill. Once you come down the hill, whatever hotel that you stay in, as long as it's on the beachfront, you're gonna have a lot of great opportunities, a lot of great photo ops for selfies. I'm in the Fiesta Americana, as you know. Whether you are on your balcony, whether you're at the pool, whether you're on the beach, there are so many beautiful shots. I can't get enough of it. Beautiful, beautiful. The secret place that's very close to the Fiesta Americana, I want to thank my friend Sandy for recommending that. Her hotel usually is right above the secret place. And she shared that with me, and I'm sharing it with you, so it's not so secret anymore. This secret location is found just to the side of the Hotel Fiesta Americana. The stairwell down to the beach may look a little seedy, but the reward is amazing. The entire beach area, wherever you're at near the Fiesta Americana, is gorgeous. My favorite is a little scoop of beach. It kind of protrudes out, but there is a barrier. So the ocean waves come around this barrier, and it just kind of gently envelops this little beach area. And right now it's a little treacherous because this is the time of the year. But if you come in during the winter months, it's a great place to sit your butt in the sand and let the waves just come and soothe your soul. My next trip here is going to be, unfortunately, I won't be able to afford the Fiesta Americana. So if you're out there, Fiesta, if you're listening, hook me up. I'm actually going to be staying at the HS Hudson, or the HS Hudson in English. This is another place. Again, any place along the Costera, if you are on the beachfront, your views are going to be great. A lot of great selfie opportunities. The big flag, the big old flag. I don't know what beach this is on. Hornos, maybe. But if you can think of it, I always forget. But that's a great shot. The flag is not as big as Mexico City's flag, but it's still a big old flag. And if you can capture that behind you, looking up, that's a good selfie. Or if you have a drone, if you can make yourself a good droney from there. Another place that you can check out, as well as the church at the Zocalo. Anymore, I don't send first-time visitors to the Zocalo because it's gotten dirty. I'm very disappointed with the lack of upkeep with the Zocalo area. But that church is still iconic. That view is a great place for selfies. This shot here is from the side of the church. There's one level up that was built for selfies, but they've closed it off for whatever reason. Well, I know it's because of the pandemic, but for some reason they closed it. I don't understand why, because it herds people in other areas, whereas it would separate us more if they would leave more places open. So, yeah. But do get yourself out to La Quebrada, where the cliff divers are. A lot of great opportunities for selfies, and I've seen actually postcards from back in the 40s and 50s. Selfies were not popular back then, but they were taking pictures of themselves out at La Quebrada. So you should do the same when you're here. Even if you're not into selfies, just go visit the place. It's a great show to be seen. And then there's La Sinfonia, the symphony area. It's Acapulco's outdoor amphitheater. It's a great place to watch sunsets, but if you are in the selfie mode, that's the place to go. So yes, I've got a list, but there's so many places. A lot of you are going to be leaving comments. Andy, what about this place? Andy, you forgot about, and how about, and yeah, leave the comment. Everybody read those comments, go check their places out. And I want to thank the group from TripAdvisor. I actually asked them the question first, and they gave me a whole list, a ton of places to share with you. So I had fun showing you around, taking you to different places of beautiful Acapulco where you can take great selfies of yourself. Me, I just like showing the view, keeping my face out of it because, and you know, don't get me wrong, I get people commenting, Andy, you should not be so down on yourself. I'm not. I love myself. I just have a self-deprecating sense of humor. That's just me. So, a huge thanks to Gail Ann. Gail Ann, thank you so much for the most generous one-time contribution through PayPal. Everyone, travel safe. Make your travels timeless. Heck, go out and act like a kid again.